Guys, I just found some websites that are haunted and cursed. If you ever stumble across them, make sure to leave them immediately. Some of these websites appear to look cute, but it's just to fool you. The first website that may seem cute, but it's actually terrifying is
Lomando.
It looks like the cutest kids website to play, right? But in reality, the more you click on stuff on the website, the more terrifying things you'll see. I feel bad for any kid that thought it was a cute website.
Number 1. Lomando.com. Even though the cat girl looks innocent, clicking her is only the start of the horror that awaits you. Lomando.com is a Japanese online horror puzzle game in which you also have to explore various sites to find hints and codes to uncover the site's mystery. It features challenging puzzles, 4 wall-breaking moments, and of course a lot of jump scares. Probably the scariest website where spirits will haunt you for sure.
This website was discovered by a gaming YouTuber. He was playing cute games and found Lomando and thought it was a normal kawaii Japanese game, just to find out that it's clearly not normal. After that incident, many YouTubers started to make videos on the website and played it for fun now. Everybody knows that it's just a horror website that just looks cute. This next website is just like Lomando, but it's way worse and more disturbing. Guess the Kitty is another cute website that's secretly terrifying. You have to guess a kitty, but when you don't click the correct kitty, something bad happens, like something really, really bad.
Games that you should never play. Part 1.
Guess the kitty.
I hate the fact that it actually sounds like a regular Guessing the Kitty Kids game.
Guess the Kitty is a game from a website. The game is all about choosing the right cat. It needs you to select the correct answer corresponding to the right cat among 3 choices in each question. However, if you choose the wrong answer, results the cat will get tortured with various deadly weapons.
Imagine accidentally clicking the wrong answer. This game is basically like gambling, but with the cat, cause when you pick the wrong answer, the game ends the kitty.
Which can be disturbing for many people, especially for those people with anxiety. So please, don't play this game. Instead, consider playing the kitty quiz. If you select the wrong answer, the cat won't get hurt, but the cat will be sad. If you still choose to play the Guess the Kitty, do so at your own risk.
I don't understand why these websites have to be so cruel. All they're doing is scaring children, which is not cool at all. This next website surprised me because we all used it before, and some of you guys are using it right now. This website is called YouTube. So apparently YouTube isn't as safe as we all thought it was. Let's just watch this clip on how YouTube isn't as good as we all thought it was.
Let's talk about YouTube.
I've been using YouTube for over 10 years, and I never noticed anything bad about it.
So everyone knows what's YouTube, and we can search everything there. But there's one thing that terrified everyone. If you search in .YouTube, they will upload weird, terrifying videos.
If I search up in YouTube, there is some hidden weird videos in the search. Let's try this out. This kind of sounds fake, guys. I'm oddly kind of scared. I feel like I'm doing something illegal. But I don't think YouTube would show super disturbing stuff. If I type and write, okay, 3, 2, 1. Did we just get scammed? I don't see anything bad when I searched it up, guys. I think she was lying. Wait, this cat kinda looks creepy-o. So I scrolled down a little bit and I actually found something creepy. I think the more I scroll down, the more creepy stuff I'll see. Imagine being a kid and you're bored. So you typed in and you see all of this. But it's kinda mixed with good videos and creepy videos up, alright. I think that's enough scrolling for us. I would have never expected to actually see something bad if I typed in on YouTube. I guess you should never type in random stuff on YouTube or else you'll weird videos. Joy Pony isn't a website, but it's an app on the Play Store. I'm not too sure if it's still there because I'm pretty sure it's only available on Android or Samsung devices. Joy Pony is not an ordinary pony app.
Scary games that you should never play in Play Store Part 1. Joy Pony.
I feel like I've had the app Joy Pony when I was a kid.
So Joy Pony is an amazing app. It's about a baby pony you can adopt in the box. You can feed it, clean it and rest it, but it suddenly got banned from Play Store because of the gore and loud volume, and the others realized that this app is about killing the poor baby pony, like this. Warning, before you watch this video, I want to say this contains blood warning.
Okay, what in the Robloxian? That is absolutely disgusting and very disturbing. I'm glad that it was removed from the Play Store. Whoever made the app is very sick.
I'm really sorry if I can't let you see it, but you could still download it on other apps. So yes, that's all the information I heard from that app. I never played it yet. Be safe.
So, of course, there's remakes of this app on Google and Safari. However, I do not recommend you to play this game at all. Another website I don't recommend you to be on is called Welcome Home. Welcome Home is a website designed for archives of a children's TV show. This TV show was aired back in the 190s, but people have noticed little things in this website that just seems very
If you
off.
spend long enough on the site, you'll notice that some letters seem to be out of place. And if you type these in a certain order in a URL, it brings you to some hidden pages. And if you click on the phone on this screen, it takes you to an MP3 file titled Duet. Have a listen.
Yeah, we're not listening to that. All it is just someone breathing and mumbling things to someone or something.
That's not the only hidden link. Another one reveals a TV set, and when you press play, this happens.
I swear if something comes out the TV, I'm gonna explode. It sounds like someone is in outer space trying to talk to humans on Earth, to be honest.
And then, it stops. Another hidden link reveals a web page with the words, "Hello."
By the way, all these random stuff are associated with the Welcome Home website. To find these stuff, you'll have to click around for a while or copy some things into the URL. But I don't recommend ID. I don't want you guys to try out this website at all.
And what I believe to be Wally's eyes appearing shortly after.
Also, Wally is this guy. I guess he's the main character of the kids' TV show, and all of this must be the lore behind him or something.
You're there. I can't see you. Will you see me? Then stay quiet. Another link reveals a still image of Wally's house with different sets of eyes flashing around it, till it eventually stops.
They say that there's something in Wally's house, and his house is alive, which I guess means there's a bunch of spirits in his house. I genuinely don't know what they mean by his house is alive.
The last hidden link I could find reveals pieces of what looks to be a script for the show, with a GIF in the middle that occasionally pauses on Wally's eyes, speeds up, pauses, speeds up, pauses.
Oh my, that's not the most pleasant thing to see. I guess the eyes incident. How there's always someone watching Wally. I don't know.
Until eventually Wally runs at the camera, and everything turns red.
Okay, that was weird. This TV show website seemed like it was meant to scare people. I don't even think there was any TV shows on this website. If you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want a part to let me know in the comments. Bye bye, my lovey. We all know people sadly die every day, but some of these deaths are so disturbing that you will pee your pants. Make sure to like and subscribe to never die. The first person we will talk about is the Jessica. This woman had a passion for the ocean and loved dolphins. But one day something went wrong. So let's see what happened.
It's over for Jessica Radcliffe. Yes, you waited well. She lived for the ocean, for creatures that run at its doors. I explained everything to you, but just take a second to subscribe. Do not pass this video without leaving rest in peace in the comments. She was already one of the most respected coaches in the world. His passion for orcas was deeper than his career. It was an obsession with life. A dream that led her to every step by her real name, Marina Lisaro. A young, smiling orca trainer, loved by everyone. And yet that day, something changed. The orca she considered her friend, her partner, suddenly changed her gaze.
I feel so sad. Why did the orca do that? Let's keep watching.
In a flash, he catches it. Trains at the bottom of the basin, the water becomes red. The cries are drowning in silence. The public remains frozen, helpless. And the cameras film what many describe as one of the most terrifying moments ever seen in a marine park. Except that after this drama, nothing, no trace, just viral videos, rumors, and this name.
Candies, I feel so bad for the poor woman. She just wanted to have fun with her orca, but it ended up killing her. Comment rest in peace for her. The next death we will talk about is a woman from Poland. And it was so disturbing. So there's a sailor on his boat, and he saw something weird in the river. This video explains it well, so watch until the end.
This is considered one of the most shocking cases in Polish history. On January 6, 1999, a sailor in Poland noticed something strange floating on the river. It was long and pale and it smelled very bad. And as he leaned in closer to get a better look, he saw an ear attached to it. Now what I'm about to say next is very disturbing, so be warned. After the sailor found this substance, DNA testing then indicated it was the skin of a missing woman named Katarzyna Zawada. And whoever did this to her turned her skin into a suit and was likely wearing it.
What the boba candy? This is terrifying. Somewhere out there someone was wearing a suit of her skin.
So at this point, only her skin was found. Until January 14th, when pieces of her clothing and one leg was found also in the river. 17 years later, 52-year-old Robert J. was arrested for this. He previously worked in a dissection lab, meaning he was skilled in preparing animal skin, and he allegedly also knew the victim. As of October 2022, 23 years since the victim was found, Robert J. is still awaiting trial. As he remains in custody, investigators are allegedly gathering more evidence to solve the case.
I am so sad that this happened to this poor woman. I can't believe someone would do this. This next death was a woman from Mexico. By the way, tell me what country you are from in the comments. Basically, this woman was a live streamer, and there was a fake delivery guy that came into her store, and he shot this woman on the live stream. This TikTok will explain everything. Let's talk about the Valeria Marquez live stream incident.
Live incident. So, if you don't know Valeria Marquez, or never heard of her, I'm gonna explain it to you in this video. Valeria was an adult that blogs about her salon, and more. One day, she was just happily doing a live, and talking to her fans. She had assistants that helped her company, then minutes later, her doorbell rang and I see the delivery pane out pretending to be a delivery man. But a Valeria hater, or a stranger, the fake delivery man pulled out a gun and she HOT her multiple times. Her assistant ran away and didn't help her or doubt the stranger. When Valeria was in total pain, the assistant came back and shut the live. Anyway, this is all I know.
Oh my goodness, this is so horrifying and sad. I feel bad for Valeria. Rest in peace in the comments for this poor girl. Candy's this next death is so horrifying. There was a little boy trying to sleep in his house, and while sleeping he heard someone in the house. Somebody sully broke into his house and actually tried stabbing his mother, but he saved her. This video explains it well.
In 2008, 9-year-old Nathan Thompson faced a nightmare no child should ever experience. Late one night in their home in Scotland, he awoke to the sounds of a violent struggle downstairs. As he crept towards the noise, his blood ran cold. His mother was on the floor, soaked in blood, as an intruder plunged a knife into her again and again. Nathan didn't hesitate. He charged at the attacker, screaming, his small fist pounding against the man's body. The intruder barely flinched before turning the blade on the boy, slashing deep into his face. Blood streamed down Nathan's cheek, pain searing through him, but he didn't stop. He clawed, kicked, did anything he could to distract the man from his mother, whose breaths were growing weaker by the second. His desperate assault bought just enough time. His mother, trembling and drenched in blood, used the last of her strength to crawl to the door and unleash a scream so chilling, it sent neighbors rushing to call the police. Sirens blared in the distance. The intruder, realizing he had no time left, fled into the night, leaving behind a scene of horror. Nathan collapsed beside his mother, gripping her hand, whispering that help was coming, that she had to stay awake. When paramedics arrived, they found the boy refusing to let go, his own face slick with blood and tears. His mother had endured 12 stab wounds, but survived. Nathan's face required stitches, but his deepest wounds were the ones that couldn't be seen. His act of sheer bravery did not go unnoticed. One of Scotland's senior law officers nominated him for a bravery award, honoring the boy who, despite overwhelming terror and pain, refused to let his mother die without a fight. Nathan Thompson, just 9 years old, became a symbol of courage, a child who stood between a murderer and the woman who gave him life.
This was actually a good story. I am glad the boy and the mother lived. Comment if this story made you happy. This next story is insane, because this person actually died on a playground swing, which is crazy. Make sure to watch until the end to hear this story.
This has to be one of the most tragic incidents involving a child you will ever hear. On May 22, 2015, 25-year-old mother Ramisha Sims took her 3-year-old son Jaher Donald Lee to the park for some quality time. Once they got there, Ramisha placed her son on one of the swings and began pushing him. All was good until Ramisha started hearing voices around her and found herself in some sort of trance and was—
This already sounds scary. What if a monster took control of her?
And when she snapped out of it, she found herself pushing her dead 3-year-old son Jair on the swing with police officers surrounding her. It turns out Ramisha was a schizophrenic and she forgot to take her medication. And she pushed her son Jair nearly 44 hours on the swing without stopping. Temperatures fell as low as 51 degrees and it was raining when she was pushing him, which caused Jair to die from dehydration and hypothermia.
Oh my goodness, I can barely swing for an hour. I can't imagine swinging for 2 days straight. That sounds insane.
During her trial, the judge found Romisha not criminally responsible and sent her free under a 5-year conditional release order, saying that she must see a psychiatrist and take her medication. This case is so sad, and can you imagine being this mother snapping out of that trance? She was probably so scared and confused and was wondering what happened to her little boy.
I can't believe the lady never got in trouble for causing her child's death. What do you guys think the next story is? Probably one of the most terrifying things I have seen in my life. In this story, a poor woman was torn into a soup, which is crazy. Don't forget to watch until then.
Let's talk about Blank Room Soup. Before we start, can you follow me on Roblox? Thanks.
Blank Room Soup is known to be one of the videos of the website called Dark Web. You may see a man eating a soup, but the soup he is eating was his wife. Why? Because the two masked guys killed her wife and made her eat soup. You can see that tears on his eyes, and he is crying because his wife is dead, and he is gonna be next. Then the two masked guys patted his back, comforting.
This sounds so awful and sad. I was actually able to find footage of this incident, so let's watch it. This is the creepiest thing ever to me. Not only this, but there is also another video of them kidnapping someone. So here it is. This is so awful, and apparently these people are still on the loose. So make sure to stay away from anyone that looks like
Let's
this.
talk about
Elisa Lam incident.
Elisa Lam was known for behaving strangely in the elevator. She has strict parents who sometimes wouldn't let her travel alone or without them. But one day, she was thrilled to be able to travel to downtown Los Angeles by herself. She arrived in Los Angeles on January 26, 2013, and checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 28. On January 31, 2013, she disappeared from the hotel. Her parents were worried and tried to contact her, but couldn't reach her.
This sounds terrifying. Imagine going missing. My parents would be so scared.
They reported her missing, but there was no sign of her for weeks. Meanwhile, guests at the Cecil Hotel started complaining about the water being black and having an unusual taste. The hotel staff investigated, and on February 19, 2013, they found Elisa Lam's body was found floating in the hotel's water tank on the roof.
Oh my goodness, this sounds so disgusting. I feel so sad for the poor girl and the people in the hotel. Because the whole time, they were drinking the girl's body, and they didn't even know it.
There were no signs of trauma, and the initial conclusion was an accidental death. However, footage from the hotel elevator showed Elisa acting strangely. She was pressing multiple buttons, and seemed disoriented and distressed.
It turned out the reason the girl was so scared was because she was being chased. The person that was chasing her probably ended her and put her in a tank, which is so sad. Rest in peace. This last death is the worst thing I have ever heard in my life. You cannot miss this, so watch until the end.
Let's talk about
Celine Delgado.
In the 1990s, a Mexican television channel broadcasted information about missing people. These broadcasts often appearing during commercial breaks, aimed to spread awareness of missing individuals. Each broadcast featured the person's name, age, and date they went missing. One particular broadcast, however, people were shocked. The broadcast of Celine Delgado, a woman who went missing on April 22 in Lavaro, Obregón, Mexico City, was allegedly interrupted during a children's television show. Her photo was replaced with an unsettling image.
Selene Delgado López, de 18 años, se extravió el 22 de abril en la delegación Álvaro Obregón. Selene Delgado López se ignora su paradero desde el 28 de mayo del año 2000.
If I saw this live, I think I would actually poop my pants. That's how scary it is.
Selene Delgado López, de 18 años, se extravió el 22 de abril en la delegación Álvaro Obregón.
People were shocked because of this. It was interrupted by this man. And thousands of children were horrified.
I did some digging on the dark web and found out that this man was actually the one that kidnapped this girl and was the reason that she died, which is so sad. Comment rest in peace. If you made it here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Buy candies.